Well, I was born at Point Pearce in 1930, so I went to school there for a little while before I came to the city, and I came to the same street I'm living in now. Been here most of my life, and I used to go back to the mission every so often. Street like that, Port Misery was here. Just up the river a bit, and that's where they used to land, and they used to have to walk through the mud, and they used to have to carry the cases for the passengers off the ship. So it was a miserable place. That's what they called it, Port Misery. And so the ship came right up there to land there. And even then, Lloyd had asked an Aboriginal woman the entrance to the Port River because they couldn't find it. In the port there, like a commercial road, the old Itchamaya Pinner, he was the bloke that taught them, the Germans, about the language. My uncle told me the Nukunoo, the Nudgee, the Kaurna and the Runga and Nurundjeri came together for 2 moons. And we shared knowledge. So that's how I always wondered as a kid, how did we last 60,000 years? And you suddenly realise it was sharing knowledge. So it's tracking, like we had great trackers, Yankunytjaras and Arundas. And so that's what we're learning from each other, all these different knowledges. Gunai were our spiritual people, and they told us all to have a word for creator. And so our word for creator is Pingulingula. And so every group in the country has a word for creators. And not only that, the language is full of concepts, and that every language group's got a concept that no one else has, which is a gift. And you think, what a lovely thing that is, to think that everyone has a gift with their language. Yes, so I'll give you what I'm talking about is that if I looked at a group of trees, I'd say, we're an Indie, it's becoming a forest, it's transformed into a forest. And so that's what language is about, teaches you concepts and about different ideas. And so we had sign languages. And I think that was the real connector. See the bloke talking about the kangaroo, and then he said it's moving, and so he's telling you while he's moving his fingers, it's on the ridge, and he's telling you where the kangaroo is, and so you can see you don't have to speak, you can do it with the signs. And so I think the reason we did that because of our philosophy, love your own country, and that's a beautiful way to live. When we ran conference, we got all people together and we shared with each other, and so in the end we could say, Natanadlu, Kamunka, Yarrakumanendi. Now together we all become one, and that's what I hope in Reconciliation Week we can learn this little lesson of all coming together and being Australians.